take that back. I think this is just as heavy as the EOD. Oh, my knee popped as soon as I picked that up. Woo! Okay, tubes. We got a ZF5. Now, this is not exactly the ZF5 I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get just a small block Ford ZF5, but I went ahead and just nabbed this one anyways. It's not broken. The ear for the clutch is not completely broke off. It's complete minus the shift tower. I'm gonna have to get a shift tower for it. If any of you guys have one, contact me down below. I will buy it. I need the shift tower, complete shift tower. I need the interlock piece that goes in here, and I need the screws. I would prefer to get the screws too. I can get some if I have to, but anyways, I'm on the hunt for one of those. Either I find one at the junkyard or one of you guys has one. Either way, I'll figure it out. So, anyways, we have a big block 460 style transmission here, ZF5. You know, like I said, I wanted to get the small block Ford set up so we can just throw her in, but my 4BT needs a new clutch and flywheel. Well, mainly it needs a flywheel, but you know, it'll get a whole new clutch to go with it. But it's getting pretty wore out. It's got a lot of heat cracks and it's chattering and it's just not very smooth. So I figured if I'm gonna have to spend almost $2,000 just for that stuff right there. You know, might as well just get, you know, this transmission, get the adapter for it, which I'm gonna order. Probably wait another couple months, but I'm gonna order that. I'll probably call them up to order it, and that way I can tell them exactly what I have, what I'm doing, and make sure that everything will fit. But yeah, I'll get a new adapter plate. We're gonna get a new flywheel. I'm just gonna run a stock 13-inch clutch to go with it. The 4BT doesn't make a ton of power to really need a south bend clutch or anything, and I don't want to put a lot of extra stress on the clutch holder down, or 5000, and I don't want to wear out the firewall. I haven't put the brace in, and it's never had the brace, and it's been fine, but we may have to do that anyways. But I just don't want to have a really stiff clutch pedal. It's probably going to be stiffer than what it is now, but basically what I'm getting at, I don't need a south bend clutch for this. Maybe if we put a 12 valve in, and which I'm thinking about it. I think what I'd like to do is maybe pop this side cover off and see if we have any fluid in there, and if we do, we'll get the extractor and we'll just pump her out. So let's see, what do we got here? Is it a 15? What's kind of cool is, so this has the dual, hang on, right on cue. You don't need no food. Yeah, no, you don't need no food. Did you hear her talk to me like that? Anyways, this has the PTO ports. Well, this other transfer case that I got, it's got PTO port as well. So, in total, I could have 3 PTO ports, completely unnecessary. Bearing and synchro kit for this. It's a couple $100. Super cheap. Okay. We'll take this completely soaked rag there. We'll get our fluid extractor ready in case we have a mess. I don't know if they fully drain these things. My The transfer case we took apart had some fluid in it. So I'm not sure if this is gonna have any in it. Nope, she's out. Oh man, this is gonna be nice having some big gears. You know, when I sometimes do 40-pound boost runs with my 4BT, and I get a little worried the old M5OD is gonna kind of explode. Okay, she's drained out. We don't have to worry about that. One of you's asked me if I was running an adapter to run this transmission. Well, yeah, we have to. It's going behind a Cummins, so I have to get another adapter for it. But the other thing is, I don't know if they were asking if I'm getting an adapter to run the transfer case that we built in the last video. Because that transfer case came from this, so we don't need an adapter for that if that's what you're asking. So. Curious to see what we got going on here. The gears look really nice in here, though. That's out of here. We'll go through all this stuff and clean it up. And this has been apart before. Because I've got some non-factory vulcanization cream, room temperature vulcanization cream in here. It's funny, when I did the transfer case rebuild, not rebuild, but build just using good parts that I have. One of you was like, it's like, you know, just rebuild it, blah, blah, blah. You know, my thing with transfer cases, like the 1356, like pretty much just as long as it's not completely wore out, bearings aren't Burnell, they're nice and smooth. And typically with my experience, I've had good luck with the chains not being stretched out. So I just put them together, reseal them, and just run them. So we drill a little hole there, and then what we'll do is we'll jam a screw into that. So we got a spring. We need to somehow get that ball out of there. Okay, let's see what we got here. This has definitely been apart because it's got some RTV that I haven't seen before. It's funny, who said this? They're like, you know, good find on the transmission or whatever. They usually need to be rebuilt. Something like that. Well, that's from the Junkyard. They always need to be rebuilt. Even this style. They wear out. Especially when you got a power stroke in front. Here we go. You know, funny story. I had a ZF5 once. And it was total basket case. Missing stuff, and I think I ended up getting rid of it. I had a shift tower that I kept. And you know what I did? I gave it away. Kind of wishing I would have kept it, because then I wouldn't be hunting for it. But any ZF5 will have it. Oh, got that one at an angle. Nice. remember in the video, I think we have to take these apart. That's all of them. I forgot another one of those. Forgot there were 3. Wow, that is driven in all the way down in there. That's not good. I bet you they had fun time shifting whatever gear that's part of. And we'll take our snap-on specialty tool here. Yeah, these caps aren't supposed to be buried in there. They're supposed to be like just slightly below surface. Come around, we'll get an Allen, and we'll remove these 2. And then I think this case will just lift off. Ah, yeah. What's going on here? It seemed like it was loose, so if I could just turn it out. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, we'll have to get a replacement screw for this. I hope this doesn't mean that we have a wallered out deal. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, I figured it out. It's not a ball. It's just these cups. I totally forgot. They look okay. If I can get new ones, I will get new ones. So I got these 2 out. And they appear to be the same. And then, boom. I just had to get them a little bit closer. And we were good to go. And I did get all the bolts, yeah. Oh no, I did not. There's also that dowel pin. There's 2 dowel pins opposite of each other. And then she's off. That's a heavy case. Okay. Bring it a little closer here. That was fun. Yeah, so there's a dowel here and a dowel here. You need to knock those out first. I knew that, but I didn't do it. We've got a little bit of porcupine stuff going on the magnet down below. I'll show you that here in a minute. Man, look at this thing. You compare this to an M50D and it's just, you know, like it's kind of similar in how it's put together, like all this, you know. It's how the synchros are and everything, but it's definitely, it's a Skookum transmission. I'm going to be pretty happy to have this in there. There's a special tool that you're supposed to use and it holds all of this gearing together. I believe all of this can come out. We can set that aside and thoroughly clean that. We got 3 Allen screws that we need to undo and pull those out. So yeah, let's get some light. Bearings look okay. Gears look, I mean, you know, you can tell they've been used, but they look amazing. So there's our granny gear. It's gonna be nice to have granny reverse and granny first gear. Yeah, just some dirt in there from us working on it. We're gonna thoroughly clean this up and make it look new. I mean, there's really not much to this transmission. This, you just have your bearings, that's about it. And then, yeah. We'll get into the more scientific stuff a little bit later, but overall, it's kind of cool to have one of these apart. I've done a lot of M5ODs in the past, and it's kind of nice to get into a ZF5 here. All right, so let's see if we can crack this. Yeah, you just gotta, you know, get ready to squint. Three sixteenths. 3/16 gets her done. Well, I don't know what's worse, undoing a ratchet strap or untangling Christmas lights. So this is kind of what that guy did. He just strapped this stuff in, and then can we just lift up on it? This is heavy. This is like blowing her back out kind of stuff. I wonder if we should maybe lay this down. Let the shmoo come out. And then can we do that instead of killing ourselves? Oh yeah, she was dirty in there. She was dirty. Oh yeah, that's... I can feel my fuel economy going down already. Okay, let's undo the ratchet strap. And then if we can get our shifter assemblies off there. And then we move that over and get this gone. Yeah, that's how you get a ZF5 apart. So now, yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple of different pullers because we need to get this one off. We could also heat the bearings up, get the races off, and then we can heat the bearings up with the MAP gas, which I gotta get a new bottle, and then we can knock all that off. Otherwise, we don't have to do much with this shaft. I'm just going to just clean it and put new bearings in. So we'll set this aside. This is our input shaft. Yeah, tapered roller bearings all pretty much through most of this. So I am seeing some stuff I don't care for. Looks like this has got a little hot. We may put an input shaft in this. And well, maybe not. I think this looked like a problem, but I think this is where the gear and the shaft are put together and friction welded on. Yeah, it looks like weld, not anything out of the ordinary. So I'd clean this one up and get the bearing off of there. I've got a collet puller we can put on this and yank it right off real quick like. And then this, we can take some Scotch-Brite and see if that cleans up. So what we'll do here, we'll do this. We'll just try this out. Okay. I can't really catch anything with my finger. It looks like it's just kind of stained. So I think if I Scotch-Brite this, we should be in good shape. Otherwise, I may order a new input shaft. New snap ring pliers. And these are the correct size too. Yeah, that, just a lifesaver. Okay, let me go get my bearing kit and we'll yank that off. Let's see if we can. Getting a little heavy there, tubes. Tighten that down. It's tools like this are just, they are worth, kind of invaluable, really. Invaluable? Is that the word? Valuable? Whatever. You guys know what I mean. It's a absolute lifesaver, this tool has been. Half moon bearing here, which, yeah, well, I think I'm gonna get some new ones here. These are supposed to be like this, but I'm gonna, if I can, if they got them in stock, we'll order that. Here's our sinkholes. Oh yeah, yep. These are getting pretty wore. I don't know how. If you can see that. They're rolled over a little bit. So yeah, it's good that we're gonna be rebuilding this because I would hate to put it in and then kind of have it be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, this stuff needs to get thoroughly cleaned. So let's try this again. Yeah, I think it's just staining. I don't really feel anything. It's not catching my finger, so. And then the other important part is just to make sure that your bearing surface is not totally galled up. And we want to make sure that our dogs are not, or the teeth on the Synchro Engager 9 or 5000, those teeth at the end there, we want to make sure those are not completely rounded off. Yeah, so we've got 3 key and springs. I'm going to try and pop out of here. I really don't want to lose these. You can get new ones. So Let's see, I got another mag tray here. Nice. I'll roll this back over. Well, my hand's completely in the way, but yeah, we'll just grab that spring. And this comes off. And then, oh yeah, so this slider has the bevel that goes towards this. Oh boy. We've got some parts we have to order. So, yeah. So this one is a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna take my shifters and set them down here. What I want to do is actually lay my parts out. Let's see. Let's try something here. Let's see if that'll just come off there. I think this collar right here though is pressed on. This just come right out of here. Okay. That's off. Now which way did that go? So it looks like this, and it was up against there. Synchro off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this transmission was well used. I'm glad we're going through this. So yeah, that one's pretty well toast. Looks like it got hot, so it was probably someone who likes to flip gears like I do on occasion. Yeah, someone was grinding them and finding them. I bet you this transmission was having synchro problems and they kept grinding it. I may have to replace this gear. And then we got a big bearing here. Looks pretty good. Actually, it almost looks brand new. I think this is the 4th gear synchro. This one looks pretty good. You can tell it's been used, but it's not totally rolled over like the other ones. Ho ho ho, yeah. Oops. Yeah, that worked great. Okay, and then this one had this line or bevel facing the outer, towards the front of the transmission, so like that. So there's the front. The synchro went like that. So now I need to get this one off. So far, what I'm seeing is that one big gear. This one here that we were just looking at, I think this one's gonna have to be replaced. unfortunately. So I'm not sure what gear that is, but I'm thinking that's gonna be a wrap for this video. In the next video, when I get some more tools, we'll finish pulling this apart. I'll probably have my rebuild kit stuff. So we'll finish getting this off. I pretty much know what we need for parts. So yeah, we'll finish getting that off, get everything cleaned up, making it look like brand new, and then we'll start assembling the new parts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to know is what we need for parts. Definitely gonna have to replace the gear, possibly the input shaft. We might get away with not replacing that. Let's look at it again. I guess it's all right. It's not bad. And just Scotch-Brite this up, and I think we'll be good there. I think we'll leave it. Okay, tubes. I think that's going to be a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. Check out the links down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So, yeah, I'll see y'all later.